it's time for another Deep Thought with Mr. Golden.
There should be a reality show where flat earthers have to find the edge of the world.
And that was another Deep Thought with Mr. Golden.
She was a great inspirational leader. She rallied hundreds of thousands of women.
Susan B. Anthony changed the course of history for women in the United States.
At the beginning of her career, of her dedication to women's rights, she was much despised.
Her arrest for voting in the 1872 presidential election and eventual trial paved the way for women's political rights.
One of the things she brought to the women's movement was a tremendous faith.
Susan B. Anthony was born in 1820 in Adams, Massachusetts. She was from a tight-knit Quaker family who believed in education.
In the Quaker meeting house, men and women spoke equally. And so Susan B. Anthony thought that that's the way it was everywhere.
The reality was, most women were uneducated, could not own property, had few legal rights, and were subservient to men. And Susan B. Anthony wanted equal rights under the law for both sexes. Anthony met Elizabeth Cady Stanton, the architect of the first Women's Rights Convention in Seneca Falls, New York, and the duo teamed up.
They were responsible for every right we have as women today.
Stanton had the sort of intellectual vision. She had the way with words. And Anthony had from the beginning the vision of what it meant to build a movement.
It was 1872 that Anthony caused a national sensation when she voted in a presidential election illegally. Her trial had an all-male jury, and Anthony was not permitted to speak on her own defense.
The trial was rigged. Her vote didn't count, but she got great publicity value out of it.
Anthony was fined $100, which she never paid. She did, however, continue to spread the word on women's rights throughout the U.S. and Europe.
She appeared in front of every Congress from 1869 until 1906, the year she died.
Women were finally given the right to vote in 1920, 16 years after Susan B. Anthony died.
I think that every February 15th, women in this country should recognize that as Susan B. Anthony's birthday, and just for a second, say thank you.
The GSA and Anti-Bullying Club is meeting Thursday at 3:45, virtually. If you're interested in participating, please email Mrs. Beck. If you're in Web, NJHS, or Student Council, we will be taking your yearbook pictures tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, during advisory. Wait for the announcement on the intercom before heading down to the 8th grade locker bay for your group picture. If you're a Web leader, wear your t-shirt. Help the Rogers Middle School music program purchase a rebuilt grand piano. Donations can be made by scanning the QR code on the RMS announcement slideshow or going to the Rogers Middle School website.
My name is Ryan.
And I'm Kyle, and we're the captains of the tennis team this year. 7th and 8th grade boys, if you missed the meeting this week but would still like to play, email Coach Scavo. You can find his email on the RHS website.
Remember that tennis is open to 7th and 8th grade boys, no experience needed, and no cuts. Everybody plays at every single match.
Student Council will be putting on St. Patrick's Day Kahoot games this Wednesday during lunch. Popsicles will be awarded to the winners. If you're interested in joining track and field, there are two options for middle schoolers. There's the high school team for grades 7 and 8. There will be tryouts March 29th through the 30th. And also the RMS middle school program through Community Ed. For more information, check out the RMS announcement slideshow or go to GoRogersRoyals.com.
Check out the RMS announcement slideshow on Schoology to find out more information on these topics.